Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back again with another video. This video will be about Boxycharm for the August box. So recently got this August box of Boxycharm. I have been a subscriber of Boxycharm for about 6 months now, maybe a little bit more, and I really do love this deal with Boxycharm. If you guys aren't familiar with it, it is a subscription service where you get high-end makeup that starts at $21 a month. You have different choices. You can pay per month, you can pay every 3 months, every 6 months, or for a full year. In addition to Boxycharm, I am also subscribed with Boxyluxe, and that one comes every quarter. So when we get our box, I did go ahead and peep into the box of Boxycharm, so I can kind of see like if I needed to put like a full face of foundation on or if I didn't. So we are going to go through that. So one thing I do like with Boxycharm is that it does come with like a card, if you guys can see, and it gives you like everything that's in the box as well as the price. So we'll be going through everything. I'll definitely let you know what the prices are for these items and things like that. So when opening the box, first thing I do see is Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. So we'll definitely be using this. It's for translucent and luminous. It has peach extract and peptide complex. So I tend to like glass serum, so I'm super excited to try that out. Another thing we do have with the Boxycharm is the Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. So that one I am super interested to kind of try out as well. So with the Peach Lily, this one costs, let me pull my card out. So the Peach Lily cost or retails for $39, and then the Wonder Glow Illuminating Face Oil retails for $42. Yep, for $42. So already over your $21 a month. Next, we have Becca. This is a Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. Pretty cool. This one retails for $39, and I haven't opened this up, but this is in the shade Golden Bronze, so I'm excited. Love a bronzy look on a nice summer day. So yeah, so this is the color. Haven't obviously opened it, but this is like kind of the color. So I'm very interested to see how it looks. So we shall see. Because, you know, setting powders, I'm typically not too picky about it, but we shall see. And then we have Stephen Laurent. This is, I'm assuming it's a lip pencil. And I don't see the shade on here. But this is a lip pencil from Stephen Laurent, and this retails for $15. Yeah, it's a lip pencil. And then we have two glimmer shadows from Ace Beauty, and this is a $25 value. So Ace Beauty is one of the products I personally never heard of before Boxycharm, so super excited to kind of see how this works. So now that we know what we have in our Boxycharm, we are going to go ahead. All right, guys. So again, clean face. I did already wash my face and moisturize, but because we do have two face products, I do want to try them for you guys. So first we're going to go on with the Peach Lily, and this is a serum, and I love serums, by the way. Anything with hyaluronic acid, which I'm not 100% sure if this has, but it says packed onto clean and dry skin, and we're definitely going to try it. So with glass serums, typically it gives my skin just a really nice, a little bit more, just a really nice poreless and porcelain finish from my experience with other glass serums I've used in the past. So I am kind of excited to see how this one will work. So got that on, and then I am going to try the Glow Ahead illuminating face oil. So this one says gently squeeze tube to release 2 or 3 drops onto your fingertips and massage into the skin until fully absorbed. So that is what we're gonna do. All right, so let's go ahead. 2 to 3 drops. Ooh, oh my gosh, this is pink. This is cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that onto the skin. I did use 2 drops because I'm not 100% sure how all that is gonna look. So I just wanted to see. So I do feel like it's kind of absorbed. So I am going to use a mirror up close to kind of see how it looks. It does look like my skin is hydrated, which is always a good thing. So I like it so far. So I'll definitely now that all of that's done, none of it said it was a primer, so I am going to go ahead and prime my skin with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. And I used this in my last video. If you guys haven't watched it, go ahead and do so, because that was kind of like a TJ Maxx haul, get ready with me type video. So, and this was featured in it. And let's go ahead and spray your face. So the spray that I did just use is the Garnier Skin Active Hydrating Facial Mist. And you guys know I love this. Now that our skin is all nice and primed, I am going to go ahead and go in with the Revlon Color Stay. This is for normal to dry skin. This is in the shade 400, which is caramel, and I again love this foundation. As you can kind of see, it's very well used. I first discovered this foundation probably around the time it came out, probably a little bit after that, but I really do tend to like this foundation. It's not, for me at least, I don't feel like it's super full coverage, but it's definitely buildable. And I usually just go in with just 2 pumps and kind of do it from there. So that's how I like to do my foundation. So now that I have it all over, I am going to go in with my Real Techniques Kabuki brush, which again was featured in my TJ Maxx video, which I truly and honestly have been loving ever since. Alright guys, so once that is all nice and blended, I have to go in with the sponge over my face, and I am going to use my Real Techniques, and I am going to spray it with my Garnier spray. And I'm going to get a closer mirror because when y'all see me looking over here, I am technically looking at a mirror, but I want to get a close one just to make sure I am really blending. So I do this technique and I never skip it because when I blend out with the brush, like my biggest fear is like somebody will see like the streakiness like on a brush or something like that, and I love to just make sure that with the sponge I am blending it pretty seamlessly, so it will look blended. I am gonna go in with concealer. So I am gonna go in with the Revlon Conceal Define, and this is in the shade, I think C12. Yes, this is in the shade C12. I honestly bought this concealer so long ago. This is like my second one of it. I just honestly forgot I had it. So that's why, because I'm just like, oh, I do have this concealer. So it does have like a strong scent, but other than that, like I do feel like it's a really nice concealer. But I remember when it first came out, people was like, oh my gosh, it's a dupe for Shape Tape. No. And because I do use this concealer a lot more times in like the fall months, and like fall months I'm a little bit lighter, so I do feel like this is probably a little bit too stark for my face. I am going to go in with that e.l.f. Deep Cinnamon just to kind of blend it out, but still have like that highlight on my face. Then just go back in with my beauty blender, and I am going to spray it with the Skin Company, which is another product from Boxycharm I got like probably a month, maybe a few Boxycharms ago. It's an illuminating spray, and I do like to use it when I blend out my concealer, because I do want to be luminous and not dry underneath my eyes. So we're going to go ahead and blend it out. Just as a disclaimer, guys, one thing I have noticed when I have used this concealer, when I say the concealer, the Makeup Revolution one, is that it does kind of dry out kind of fast. So just make sure like you are really working that concealer pretty quickly, because one thing I have noticed, because some concealers, when you let it dry down, it looks beautiful, but this one, when you do let it dry too much, it is a lot harder to work with. So just something to keep in perfect. Looks really good. And I do like it mixed. In all honesty, I do like it mixed with the e.l.f. for now, because my skin is a little bit more tanned for the summertime. So now I'm gonna go in with the Becca Beauty Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder, and this is in the shade Golden Bronze, and we're gonna open this bad boy out. So I do like the packaging of it for once, and it does have keep me closed to keep me cool. I do like that. I think that is super cute. So another thing with setting powders, for the most part, like I do kind of hate like if they don't have like this little top or just something to keep the setting powders from coming out, because when you open it, it's just like, okay, you just don't know what to expect, and like setting powder goes everywhere, and like that's like a waste of product. So I do love that. So this is how it looks right here. I am going to see, so ooh, it has like a little, like, I don't know, it's like super cool. I just never seen that before. So that's how it looks, if you can see it on me. So pretty interesting. Just wondering, I can for sure think I can get away with it all over my face, but I'm not 100% sure like if it's gonna give me like that brightening effect that I want with like my concealed parts. So I am going to go ahead and set the concealer with Pretty Vulgar, which is obviously another item that we got probably around the fall time with Boxycharm. And this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, this didn't have like a sifter. It has a sifter, but it doesn't have like a cap like to keep the product in hold. So like every time you move it, like products comes out, which is super annoying for me. So this is a translucent powder, by the way, and I do like the finish of it when I use it. So we are going to go ahead and use that on our concealer parts. Change it out. So I mean, it's a really good setting powder. It's really fine, which I like as well. So it's gonna blend a lot better, and it's gonna soak into the skin a lot easier too. But I just do like how this sets, so I do like that. And setting down the bridge of our lovely nose. So I don't typically bake, but I am going to go ahead and do a little baking today, and we're just going to bake because I just don't want to crease. I am going to a little powder on me. I am getting ready to go to an event, so just want to make sure like my makeup will stay nice and stay put. So we're baking. Okay, so now that that is done, I am gonna go ahead and go in with my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. A very well used palette by me. If you guys cannot tell, this is probably like my second or third one of these. It's just really great. I have like a lot of different other contour palettes, but I really do like the singliness of this look, and I definitely feel like it's a really good contour palette. So can't forget, or really honestly forgot where I got it from, but Target, Walmart, like pretty much anybody that has or that sells Black Radiance will have this. And I just do go back and forth between these colors because I used to use it separately, do the whole sculpt and the whole contour, but I just really like to do it this way now. So that's what I do. My bronzer, I contour down before I set the rest of my face, because for me it tends to look a lot more natural when I do that versus do the whole setting my face and put the contour powder down or whatever contour I'm using. It just looks a lot better when I do it this way for me, because I do like my skin, even when I have makeup on, I do still like it to look like skin. So now that that is on, we will go back into that powder in a little bit. So now that that is on, however, I do like to go ahead and put some underneath where I put that bronzer, just to kind of give me a little more sharpness. And I do let that bake as well. So bake, bake, bake is what you call it. Perfect. All right, so now that that is nice and baking, I am going to go ahead and do eyebrows, and I am going to go ahead and go in with the CoverGirl micro ultra fine micro, whatever it is. This is in the shade Soft Brown. It's a very great dupe for Anastasia. It does have a spoolie on one end and then a retractable pencil crayon, and I do like this. All right, guys, so while I was filming, my camera shut off and I didn't even realize it. So I do have like technically like my full face on, but I literally got through my total makeup and I was really like, oh my gosh, I wasn't even filming. So where I left off was on my eyes. I was going into my eyes. And I was gonna go ahead and like kind of start my eye look, and like y'all, I'm like so upset because my eyes were on point. They were on point. They truly was. They were 110% on point, and now I'm having to do it again. So hopefully I can recreate the look that I had. So I'm going in with Luscious Angel Eyes. And with this product, literally, you don't need much. So I'm literally, and I will definitely be checking to make sure everything is recorded this time. So going in with the Eco Tools brush and going ahead and packing that into my eye. Now that that is done, again, we do have two colors. This one is the French Vanilla by Ace Beauty, and this one is Huckleberry. If I turn it around, Huckleberry. All right, so this is what we're going to feature. However, we do need to go ahead and start transition colors on it. So I am using the Makeup Revolution Pro HD palette right here. Really great palette, and I am very used. Broke actually quite a bit of it, so that's why I think with these two where you hit to the pan, that's what happened. So I am gonna go in with a transition shade, and I am using Luxie 250 brush large eye blending, and I am gonna go ahead and go in with this color right here in the palette. By the way, this is the more I did say it's Morphe HD, but this is 35 shades, and the name of this palette is Socialite. I don't think I mentioned that. So we're gonna go ahead and use that transition color and kind of swipe into the crease. And as I told you guys before, like, don't be afraid to get into your brow when you put in your any transition shade that you use. Like, just don't be afraid of it, because sometimes like it's we are going to go in with my Wet n Wild brush, and the color I am going to go ahead and take up is this purpley shade right here, and we're going to put that directly into the crease and kind of blend it up a little bit. So we are going, see like the difference? Like you can already see it like deepening up the crease. Right. So I want that crease, or I want my eyes to be defined a little bit more. So the only black that's in this palette, I am going to take that onto Bella Beauty brush, and this is blending, just a small defined blending brush, and I'm literally going to carve it out on that crease, if you can see and tell. And this is just going to help define, because like as you can see, like you can already tell like it deepening and just like really getting time for the start. So just a FYI, these colors are very creamy, very buttery, and I am going to go ahead with the Huckleberry one first. What I did try in my video, I tried it dry as well as with spritz on it. So I am going to go ahead and spritz my brush, because I did find that it applies a lot more, because don't get me wrong, the product has a lot of pigment, but like the pigment, even it's more amplified, essentially, is what I'm trying to say, even when you spray brush. So I am going to go ahead with Huckleberry, put that on just a shader brush, a large shader brush from Luxie, and I am going to put that on my outer via my eye into the middle, and then I'm going to go in with the other shade. So it's kind of cause like a little bit like that's one swipe like with product. So really great product. I really love like the purple look of it. Super pretty. Now that that's there, I am gonna go in with French Vanilla, which is so pigmented, it's crazy. Take that on the opposite side of the brush I used, and then use French Vanilla from the inner corner to about half of that eyeshadow look. And in the video I had like all like my setting powder and stuff like that to catch any fallout, but I ain't gonna lie, I kind of forgot it. Alright, so now that everything's super blended, super nice, this is, even though like I loved how the first one looked, this one actually looks pretty good too. So I am not gonna fake on myself. So just gonna go in with a deeper purple right along my eye, on my bottom part of my eye, just like that. And that is, and then sorry, I also use my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. This is the curvature one. I don't know if they make this one anymore. I only use it for my bottom lashes. I don't use anything more. The wand was, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it works for what I'm looking for. I am going to show you what I did to finish up the rest of my face, because it's not going to be in this video, and I do apologize about that, of how the video just kind of said like what ifs and kind of did what it went. Back after doing my eyes, I went back and ensured like everything was set. I did go in and actually contour out of like my my cheeks, and I just used my Sasha Kisha brush and just, you know, put that into my cheeks as such, just to contour it out a little bit more, and I did go kind of down the bridge of my nose a little bit. So I did do that. And I also went in with my highlighter, which is my Makeup Revolution Peach Kiss. It's a highlighter, and I just went in with my highlighting brush and just dusted some highlight on my face as such. And then gave myself inner corner highlights with the same highlight palette as well. So I did do that. So to wrap up the video, we are going to go in with our Steve Laurent lip pencil. This is in the shade Vogue, and we're going to go ahead and line our lips. Where is my mirror? We're going to go ahead and line our lips. So this is like the perfect like peachy pinky nude, and I really like it actually. I am gonna go in with my OG favorite, which is my e.l.f. In the shade Praline. You guys can see that. Yep, in the shade Praline, and this is a liquid matte, and just go in with that as well. And I do like this one because this is like legit almost all day lasting. All right, then last but not least, we're gonna go back in with our Garnier Skin Active. And spray our face, and then get my trusty fan out. And guys, that is how I finished the look. So this is my look for Boxycharm, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so by clicking the subscribe button at the bottom of my page and that bell to be notified for all my future uploads. See you soon in my next video. Bye guys.